The most dangerous game. Big game hunter Sanger Rainsford and his friend, Whitney, are traveling to the Amazon rainforest for a jaguar hunt. After a discussion about how they are the hunters instead of the hunted, Whitney goes to bed and Rainsford hears gunshots. He climbs onto the yacht's rail and accidentally falls overboard, swimming to Ship Trap Island, which is notorious for shipwrecks. On the island, he finds a palatial chateau inhabited by two Cossacks, the owner, General Zaroff, and his gigantic deaf-mute servant, Ivan. Zaroff, another big game hunter, knows of Rainsford from his published account of hunting snow leopards in Tibet. Over dinner, the middle-aged Zaroff explains that although he has been hunting animals since he was a boy, he has decided that killing big game has become boring for him. So after escaping the Russian Revolution he moved to Ship Trap Island and set it up to trick ships into wrecking themselves on the jagged rocks that surround it. He takes the survivors captive and hunts them for sport, giving them food, clothing, a knife, and a 3-hour head start, and using only a small caliber pistol for himself. Any captives who can elude Zaroff, Ivan, and a pack of hunting dogs for 3 days are set free. He reveals that he has won every hunt to date. Captives are offered a choice between being hunted or turned over to Ivan, who once served as official neuter for the Great White Tsar. Rainsford denounces the hunt as barbarism, but Zaroff replies by claiming that life is for the strong. Realizing he has no way out, Rainsford reluctantly agrees to be hunted. During his head start, Rainsford lays an intricate trail in the forest and then climbs a tree. Zaroff finds him easily, but decides to play with him like a cat would a mouse. Standing underneath the tree Rainsford is hiding in, smoking a cigarette, and then abruptly departing. After the failed attempt at eluding Zaroff, Rainsford builds a Malay man catcher, a weighted log attached to a trigger. This contraption injures Zaroff's shoulder, causing him to return home for the night, but he shouts his respect for the trap before departing. The next day Rainsford creates a Burmese tiger pit, which kills one of Zaroff's hounds. He sacrifices his knife and ties it to a sapling to make another trap, which kills Ivan when he stumbles into it. To escape Zaroff and his approaching hounds, Rainsford dives off a cliff into the sea. Zaroff, disappointed at Rainsford's apparent suicide, returns home. Zaroff smokes a pipe by his fireplace, but two issues keep him from the peace of mind: the difficulty of replacing Ivan and the uncertainty of whether Rainsford perished in his dive. Zaroff locks himself in his bedroom and turns on the lights, only to find Rainsford waiting for him. He had swum around the island in order to sneak into the chateau without the dogs finding him. Zaroff congratulates him on winning the game, but Rainsford decides to fight him, saying he is still a beast at bay and that the original hunt is not over. Accepting the challenge, Zaroff says that the loser will be fed to the dogs, while the winner will sleep in his bed. Then the story abruptly concludes later that night by stating that Rainsford enjoyed the comfort of Zaroff's bed, implying that he won the duel.